Watching Las Fierbinți is always a journey into the chaotic and vibrant life of a rural Romanian village. And the episode Elvis, Partea 2 takes this immersive storytelling to another level. From the very first scene, the episode sets a tone that is both humorous and unexpectedly touching. The camera opens on the familiar village streets, dirt roads lined with modest houses, each carrying a story of its own, and immediately the viewer is drawn into the intricate web of relationships, rivalries, and everyday absurdities that make Las Fierbinți so unique. The episode's main plot revolves around the character Elvis, who is now attempting to assert himself in ways that are both laughable and surprisingly profound. Elvis has always been a source of comedic relief, his exaggerated gestures and awkward timing creating countless moments of humor. Yet in this episode, there is a subtle depth to his character, showing his insecurities and the pressure of living up to expectations within a small community where everyone knows everyone else's business. One of the most striking moments in the episode is the scene where Elvis attempts to impress the villagers with a makeshift musical performance. The scene is constructed with remarkable attention to detail, capturing not only the comedic mishaps of Elvis forgetting lyrics or strumming the wrong chords, but also the genuine reactions of the villagers, whose expressions oscillate between amusement, skepticism, and reluctant admiration. This blend of realism and comedy is a hallmark of the show, and it is executed here with masterful timing. The director cleverly uses close-ups to capture subtle facial expressions that might otherwise be missed, turning even a simple glance into a moment of narrative significance. Beyond Elvis, the episode delves into secondary characters, each contributing to the tapestry of the village life. The village mayor is portrayed with a mix of bumbling authority and genuine concern for his community, a contradiction that fuels many of the episode's plot twists. There is a particularly memorable scene in which the mayor attempts to mediate a dispute over livestock, a scenario that seems mundane but becomes a vehicle for social commentary. Through witty dialogue and situational comedy, the writers subtly explore themes of power, responsibility, and the human tendency to overcomplicate the simple. Another layer of humor and intrigue comes from the interactions among the younger villagers, whose pranks, flirtations, and secret plans add dynamic energy to the narrative. The episode juxtaposes these youthful escapades with the more grounded, sometimes weary perspectives of the older villagers, creating a multi-generational interplay that is both funny and insightful. One of the moments that stood out most is a scene where a seemingly minor misunderstanding escalates into a full-blown village debate, involving every character from the barber to the postman. The writers cleverly construct this escalation, showing how small actions can ripple through a tightly knit community, leading to chaos and hilarity. The cinematography in Elvis Partea 2 deserves special mention. The use of natural lighting and handheld cameras gives the episode a documentary-like feel, enhancing the sense of immersion and making viewers feel as though they are part of the village. The pacing is excellent, with quick cuts during chaotic scenes contrasted against longer, lingering shots that allow emotional beats to resonate. This rhythm keeps the audience engaged, balancing comedy with moments of sincerity. Humor in this episode is multi-layered, ranging from slapstick to sharp, witty dialogue. For example, a scene where Elvis tries to impress a visiting guest ends with an unexpected physical gag, yet the dialogue simultaneously reveals insights into his character. showing a man desperate to be acknowledged, yet prone to ridiculous miscalculations. Such moments highlight the show's ability to blend intellectual humor with accessible visual comedy, appealing to a broad audience. One cannot discuss this episode without acknowledging the cultural commentary embedded throughout. Las Fierbinți is deeply rooted in Romanian village life, capturing traditions, social norms, and subtle critiques of bureaucracy, while also celebrating the resilience and humor of its people. In Elvis Partea 2, the writers cleverly weave social commentary into everyday scenarios, such as disputes over land boundaries or disagreements during local festivals, showing that beneath the laughter there is a reflection on human behavior, community dynamics, and the tension between old and new. The episode also explores themes of identity and aspiration. Elvis's struggle to gain recognition and respect mirrors the universal desire for acknowledgement and belonging. His failures are humorous, yet they are also relatable, creating a balance between comedy and empathy. Similarly, the interactions between characters often reveal hidden vulnerabilities, allowing the audience to connect with them on a deeper emotional level. A particularly powerful scene involves Elvis confronting his own limitations, offering a rare moment of introspection amid the comedic chaos. The direction ensures that this scene does not disrupt the overall tone, but instead enriches it, showing the multifaceted nature of human experience in a small community. Music plays a significant role in the episode, both as a narrative device and as a source of humor. Elvis's musical performances, while technically flawed, are infused with passion and personality. The soundtrack complements the action perfectly, enhancing comedic timing, emotional moments, and the general rhythm of village life. This careful integration of music demonstrates the creator's attention to detail and understanding of how sound can elevate storytelling. Comparisons to other episodes and even other series highlight the unique qualities of Elvis Partea 2. Unlike sitcoms that rely solely on predictable punchlines, Las Fierbinți excels at blending situational comedy with character-driven narratives. The humor is organic, arising naturally from interactions, misunderstandings, and the quirks of the setting, rather than feeling forced or contrived. This episode, in particular, showcases the show's strength in balancing multiple storylines, ensuring that each character has meaningful participation while maintaining narrative cohesion. Gag sequences, physical comedy, and witty exchanges are interspersed seamlessly with reflective moments, making the episode dynamic and engaging throughout. Personal anecdotes can also enrich the viewing experience. Watching this episode reminded me of my own time spent in rural areas, observing the rhythms of small communities where everyone knows each other's stories. The interactions, disputes, and celebrations depicted in Las Fierbinți feel authentic because they resonate with real-life experiences, highlighting universal human tendencies through the lens of comedy. In conclusion, Elvis Partea 2 is a masterful episode that exemplifies everything that makes Las Fierbinți compelling. It combines rich character development, insightful social commentary, multi-layered humor, and a deep understanding of community dynamics. The episode balances comedy and emotion, chaos and reflection, ensuring that viewers are both entertained and engaged on a deeper level. Through meticulous direction, clever writing, and stellar performances, the creators have produced a work that not only continues the legacy of the series, but also stands out as a memorable and impactful episode in its own right. The portrayal of Elvis, alongside the ensemble cast, demonstrates the show's capacity to capture the absurdity, warmth, and humanity of rural life, making it a must-watch for anyone interested in storytelling that is simultaneously funny, meaningful, and culturally resonant.